The industry itself isn't really moving forward with anything that's got a lot of ante, and this just said, bam, we're here, we're not going anywhere, this is what riding is about.
Don't try this at home, it's dangerous.
Deep in the heart of Utah's desert exists a natural wonderland, Zion National Park. Its forgiving red ground and technical terrain make it mountain biking's perfect proving grounds.
Probably one of the most beautiful backdrops ever in the world, without a doubt.
This is the 2002 Redbull Rampage, and last year I was here for the 2001, the first Rampage, and kind of known as the pioneering freeride event.
It's going to be amazing. Once we get to like the final day, Sunday, you're going to see some stuff throw down that has never ever been done in the world of freeride ever. It's going to be unreal.
And this year a few new lines starting to be built, and I guess it's just like, you know, let the eyes roam and see what we can scope out and build. The terrain's definitely different from what I usually ride on. It's a lot softer, and so you're going to have to be careful because, you know, if you're going off a big drop or a jump, you know, if you land, you can get stuck in the sand and you're just going to go flying over the bars. Got into it more this day, did some bigger gaps, took a nice fall. Got a stem in the teeth, but just a little cut, just like I cut myself shaving this morning. What I needed you to say was hidden far
away. To win it this year, you're going to have to be a lot more creative than riding the same lines that everyone rode last year. You're going to have to put a lot of diversity into it.
Well, my strategy, I've built a line and I'm gonna hit it.
Well, the style for this would be to just be as smooth as you can, pretty much, and stay on your bike the whole time.
Doesn't matter if you jump big and you're not able to to land it. It means like you get over your limit, or your eyes are bigger than your stomach, and you should lose a lot of points for that. And the same for other people who stop just before cliff and stuff. I don't think this is good too. Or people who climb again to do the drop. This is not that good in skiing. Like people go down as fast as they can, like, yeah, and you know, like they go fast, make some turn, jump. Not maybe as big as the other one who stopped, but it looks so much better. That's what I think. That's, for me, it's free ride.
My main strategy changes every half an hour. But I think what I'm going to try to do is ride some unique lines. Maybe not as big as other things, but just different, because I think there's got to be some diversity judging, you know? Like if you're not riding the same line as everybody, you're not going to get judged against them as much. If you ride something different, they're just going to judge you on what they see you do, I think.
By the end of the two-day warm-up, the riders had established at least 10 distinct lines, each with enough variables so that each rider could find his own style and flow.
I think there's like 30 riders, and if everybody really wanted to take different lines, it wouldn't be that hard.
This morning there, tipster.
I feel great, you know. It's not really much of a competitor for mountain biking. It's always just free riding, jamming. But you know, since I'm racing or competing, I can steal a line from the original Conan movie. I'm here to crush my competitors, to drive them before me, and to hear the lamentations of their women. I'm just kidding. Just good times, man. Oh God, I'm getting delirious.
A bit cold, a bit nervous, but ready to rip it up.
You get 2 runs, best overall. If there is a tie, it goes the runs will be added up.
Everybody knows where the judges' stand is up there by the blue couch. So just remember, you want to do stuff where we can see you. Most everything's visible.
Cool, you guys. Well, let's rock and roll. It's going to be fun, and be safe out there. Yeah!
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to day 1 of the Redbull Rampage. Here we are in Virgin, Utah, and 28 of the finest freeride athletes in the world fighting it up for Rampage Gold and the prestige of being the finest freeride athlete in the world. We're bringing from 28 to tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday.
Pretty pumped though. Look at it. The sun is wicked. Pumped up. See?
Well, we got 4 categories here. We got line difficulty, style, amplitude, which is air, and fluidity. And those are our 4 categories. So we all agree on how difficult the line is. And then it's up to the judges to decide the other 3 scores out of 25 points on their style, whether they're, you know, looking comfortable on their bike, tweaking it out, stuff like that. Amplitude is taking big air, taking chances, and sticking the landing. You gotta make sure you stick it to score high. And then fluidity is where control, and if you crash, you know, you're not very fluid, so you're going to lose marks there. So that's where that comes into play. And they get a score out of 100, and may the best man win.
You can never prepare yourself for this sort of stuff. I mean, you're always nervous, especially in the gate, you know, when they're counting you down, I guess. But as soon as you start riding and you hit your first few stunts and drops, you kind of get in the groove and hopefully get a bit of confidence up.
I'm nervous as shit. I'm scared, man. This is the feeling that I do not enjoy. I don't like this, and I'm trying to figure out how to deal with it. Just gonna ride, I guess.
Alright, course is clear, rider ready. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. wish I told you more. What can I say? I want it, I'll never throw it away. Not what it seems, then I'm wrong by what it seems. You got to, yeah, you gotta let me know. If that's so, then I guess I'll go that low, yeah. A lot of ways I could have told you I was torn, but I don't think so anymore. A lot of ways I could have told you I was torn, but I don't think so anymore.
Have a good one, buddy.
First run, well, I was kind of tossing up the A line or the B line, and then I had a long time to think about which line to do because everyone was almost at the end of the pack, and the A line was the massive drop line, so I went and pinned it full throttle, and it turned out pretty good.
So sad, God, I wish I told you more. What can I say? I want it, I'll never throw it away. Not what it seems, then I'm wrong by what it seems. You got to, yeah, you gotta let me know if that's so.
Racing can be so intense all the time, you know. I think what these events are all about is a little more casual, and it seems like everyone's having a good time, a little more relaxed.
Oh, it is a lot more relaxed than normal competitions that I do.
Well, I think it's really cool. People are really nice here. It's nice. It's not like a race, you know. Everybody's like tuning his bike in the car like this. What did you do? How much pressure did you put, you know, in racing? And here it's more like, oh, whatever. It's fun.
There's just a small bunch of just awesome riders here, and we're all just hanging out.
These guys are crazy!
Well, second run, had a little biff. Again, it happens. Competition, you know, you got to be able to, not only be able to do it, we can all do it. Everyone here is stuck almost every line. So you got to do it when it's time. 3, 2, 1, and do it.
Well, everything was going fine, and then I got into Canadian bacon, and I guess my front wheel slid out, and I kind of slid off the cliff on my back.
I didn't die, so
but this frog did. He's dead.
For the young guys out there aspiring to do these things, I think, you know, always remember that we slowly built up to this level. We didn't just get a big travel bike and go out and send it. And I saw a lot of my friends get really hurt this summer, and I'm concerned. So, you know, work up to things. Don't just go for it, because if you're hurt, you can't ride, and then it's no fun at all.
This is it. No one shot at the big time. I better make it count. Stand up and be heard. 'Cause I know the radio plays this song. All the kids will buy it. Hate me up and down. And I wanna be cool anymore. I've been doing this for the last 12 years. Through all the times when no one cared. Everybody wants.
Psyched to seeing it being pushed to new levels to where that, like, you know, we got to do things where we don't have to just be like stupid with our riding. You know, it's like get judged on, you know, like putting technical lines that aren't like death defying, and you know, if you crash, you're not dying. You know, that's the kind of thing that we need to push the sport towards.
Who am I to say? If you can't make that decision on your own, then you're pretty fucking dumb anyway.
It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like pushing the limits. You know, just kind of going over the edge a little bit. Whenever you push the limits, push yourself to new levels, it's always going to be a good time.
As day one wound to a close, Super T's massive drops and aggressive style got him third. Lance Canfield's Billy Goat line between two huge cliffs scored him second. And it was Cedric Gracia, whose high-speed race style and butter-smooth airs pulled him first place for day one.
So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, day 2 of the Redbull Rampage. We've taken it down from 28 down to 12.
For the day 2 venue, the riders only had the morning of the finals to prepare lines, fine-tune jumps, and get a feel for the terrain. Some of the main stunts that would grab the riders' attention were the canyon gap from last year, which was only landed by one of the riders. A shale rock that was shaped into a lip that gave riders great potential for throwing technical tricks halfway down the mountain. And a massive gully gap that no one was even sure they wanted to try. And as usual, as groups of riders teamed up to eye and prep lines, Super T wandered off on his own, rake in hand, in search of his next massive drop. By noon on day 2, the competitors had more line variations built than there were riders. But there was still the question of which lines would actually be attempted.
I think it's ridiculous. I mean, I've been racing yesterday and been watching all those kids doing yesterday's course, but today's course is even more radical.
I just can't believe I'm out here doing this. You know, last year judging it was a whole other thing, but out here doing it and trying to figure out new lines. And you know, last year I think we had 3 lines down this thing, and now there's going to be 10 or 15. Everybody's going to have a separate line, and I just cannot believe I'm out here.
Well, it's all the drops. I mean, is it all? The least drop is what, 25 feet? I mean, what more can you say? It's balls out.
Course is clear. Rider ready. 3, 2, 1.
It's definitely a new discipline, and I think it, like I said, it'll take the sport to a whole new level, especially with these young kids of 15 to 18 years old that are doing stuff that for 5 years ago was virtually impossible. At least we thought it was impossible.
Started off really good up top, hit all my lines. I got down to the double, and right when I went to take off, I jumped, felt I was taking off, and I knew as soon as I took off that I just couldn't hit it the way I needed to. So I crashed, got up. I'm like, shit, I'm halfway down the hill, I still need to ride something. I hadn't really looked at any of the lines other than this big one that I want to do.
Hit it, Watson!
So I'm like, well, it's pretty soft, I could probably drop in to be okay. So I dropped in the first line and just got bucked in the soft stuff. And ended up having to get back on a ride left. I'd never even looked left. And it was 2 big drops, and the second one I just got pitched really hard onto my back, and you know, it was definitely the biggest crash of the weekend for me. You know, I punched it onto that, and definitely knocked the wind out of myself, but I'm geared up. I want to do that line. I'm going to pump up my tire. I'm going to look over my bike, and I'm going to clean that one. It's mine. I can do it. So good, dude. I love it. Top to bottom. Sketchy. Drilled the ditch. He no-handed the canyon.
Remember while you're here, everything else will go wrong unless this is settled down. Just keep in mind. Just keep it in mind. Just keep it in mind. Yeah. It's a good day to express yourself. It's a nice day to raise as well.
Hi, I'm Corey Leclerc, and I was in this contest until I did a big drop and dug into the sand and popped my knee a little bit. Who's using my plate? My teammate Darren Barraclough, BMXer, switched mountain biker, and I think he's going to turn a lot of heads today, and you know, it makes me feel better not being able to ride, being able to sub in a good bro of mine, and I think people got to keep their eye on him.
Hit the double drop, put the flavor into that, and then did a new line into the new double that I built up there. Followed Dave Watson's line and like kind of carved it in on the right. It was kind of squirrely, and then over that jump I did a super cedar. That was pretty fun.
It's a nice day to raise as
And then I hiked along, tried that gnarly double drop. Came in, it was a little nose end heavy, and it just went boom. Picked it up, and then sent it.
quickest thing I've seen this weekend, I think, was Super T's big drop.
Yeah, I want to see his coconuts.
That one drop that Super T did, I was like, no way.
He can definitely jump away. Because what he did, I wasn't thinking we can do it with a bike.
That was pretty insane as well. I don't know, at the top I was looking at other guys' runs and they're really solid. So I better throw something big down.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it was awesome, you know. When you're at the top, you're a little nervous. As soon as you get to the bottom, you just wish you could be back in the top again, you know. It's so fun.
Oh my god, look, these people look like watching Gladiators. It is almost, huh? Well, have you looked in the mirror lately?
That's good because nobody took my lane all the way in the end. I was like, oh, great. But I wanted to jump everything over there, but I don't know where I was going. I was like, oh, where are my rocks? There was no rocks left. I was like, damn, okay.
Portraits of anger, refuse, receive, reborn respect. We face the danger, we become stronger. They never ever change, no, they never ever change, no, they never ever change, no, they never ever change, no. Break down, we'll change this bleak, distorted view. How long? Conceal shame, reveal the point of view. I point at you.
That was pretty cool. I've never hit it, and right now you're jumping from the sun to the shade, so you're kind of just like, here it comes. Where's the landing?
What up? That's awesome, dude. Who's your stuntman? Can you do my work?
Let's go, buddy! We got the feeling it's going to clear the gap here. Let's take the we become stronger. They never ever change, no. 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 Break down, we'll
When it was all said and done, Dave Watson got 5th, Shams March was in 4th, Darren Bearcloth in 3rd, Cedric Gracia 2nd, and Super T's 30-footer put him on top of the podium for Rampage Gold.
It's the greatest moment of my life. Well, I don't know. Just like to I don't know, thank everyone for putting it on, and all of our competition. I think all the guys threw down equally, and you know, in their own way, and it was just good times had all around.
Gonna come back and do it again?
Oh yeah, can't wait.
I live on the edge of town.
Everybody wants some truth, but everybody lies. Yeah, everybody lies. Everybody wants some proof, but everybody's blind. So open up your eyes, well, I really don't know much of anything at all, but I'll admit we're all the same. You ask forgiveness and you make the same mistakes, and I'll admit we're all the same. So I say, I wanna know, well, do these words mean anything? How can my life mean something more than what it seems? Everybody wants equality, but we're all prejudiced. Yeah, we're all hypocrites. Everybody wants a world, but we have nothing. No, we don't have a thing. I really don't know much of anything at all, but I'll admit we're all the same. You ask forgiveness and you make the same mistakes, and I'll admit we're all the same. So I say, I wanna know, well, do these words mean anything? How can my life mean something more than what it says? Yeah, yeah. I wanna know, well, do these words mean anything? How can my life mean something more than what it says? Wow, yeah.
You have to enjoy life or you're a retard.